First and foremost, the funniest thing just happened. I just actually did this whole video already and realized I never hit record. So yeah, just some guy talking about how to record a video. I didn't even have a drink. So this one, just some guy talking about Hello Kitty. Sorry. I think Hello Kitty is hilarious because Hello Kitty has no mouth. This whole idea about Hello Kitty started when I was a little kid. My dad actually got from my mom and my sister like one of the first Hello Kitties that came out, and I think he got it directly from the company because the company he was dealing with, I guess they gave it to him, whatever. So anyway, there's this big cat with a little like hat on the side, and so it was all blue, right? So one of the stories is supposed to be that Hello Kitty actually was a boy, and he had a little hat when he was first made on the side of his head, but because he was called Kitty and because the hat people thought it was a bow, brilliant Americans, we thought it was a girl cat. So Hello Kitty then became the girl, and then Hello Daniel became the guy. So that's how Hello Kitty became blue, like had this blue outfit on but with like a little red bow. So anyway, to appease us Americans. So anyway, you know, thus my thoughts about Hello Kitty started. And one day, many years later, I mean, my mom never liked cats, so it was always funny for me. Like I would always antagonize her with like little stuffed cats. I would always buy her something that had to do with cats, and she hated it, and shows what kind of son I am. But so so my friend and I was hungry, and this is when I had my car. I went to McDonald's and I got a little kids meal because there's, you know, I really didn't want a lot of food, but also because they had a toy, and the toy was a Hello Kitty. So it was a Hello Kitty and kimono, and I couldn't really pass it up. So I got the little Hello Kitty, and it was sitting in my car. And my buddy Chris is like he's Spanish and Puerto Rican, but he's like got this like stoner vibe about him. He's kind of like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. So, you know, he's sitting in the car and he's like looking at my, you know, looking at the Hello Kitty, and he's like, you gotta understand because this is the way he talked. He was like, "Bro, why are you freaking toys in your car?" I'm like, "Chris, it's not a toy, it's a Hello Kitty." "Bro, it's a toy." I'm like, it's really not a toy. It just makes me laugh. I think it's funny. "Why is it funny?" I'm like, "Cause it's a cat with no mouth. It just doesn't make sense to me. It just makes me laugh. When I have a bad day, I look at the fact that this little cat has no mouth, and I mean, I can't really be that mad." And he goes, "Whoa, this cat doesn't have a mouth." And he sits there and thinks for a minute. Like, and this is not a stupid kid. He's in law school, like really smart. He's probably like a top lawyer by now. Right now, I should try to call him, see if he'll take me to McDonald's now. And he goes, "Whoa, Howard want meow." So we actually sat there for like a minute, and we're like, because if you think about it, it's really kind of hard to meow with like no mouth. Like if her sound was like, you could do that with no mouth, because you could go, but if you're a cat and that's the sound that you make, because that's what you do, doesn't really work. So anyway, I told my friends Adam and Div this, and they thought it was hilarious. So it's, even to this day, like we'll still bring it up, even on Facebook. It'd be like, "Meow Kitty." I was about to go, but I think Hello Kitty is hilarious, even though the whole trend, you know, I don't know if Hello Kitty is really still a boy and has just been cross-dressing all these years, but just my thoughts. Just some guy talking about Hello Kitty.